Someone once said that if you don't read, you are forced to, learn everything the hard way. Human beings have been struggling with the same things since the beginning of time. Money, power, friendship, relationships, pride. There's nothing new under the sun anymore. So when you refuse to learn from people who already made the mistakes, you will have to learn the hard way. If you are building a business, you are raising children, managing money, having trouble with your marriage or something, trying to build your life, basically, too much is on the line, too much depends on you to just rely on trial and error. I think your first line of defense should be reading books, because it's not about being like a nerd. It's because you just want to borrow experience from people, so you know how to live through everything yourself. Read from history, philosophy, biographies. They already contain shortcuts that you can learn to avoid fewer mistakes in your life. So I know a lot of people think that everything they need to know is already on the internet, or YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Yes, the internet is useful, but it's still very new. It's still it's a beep in the compared to the rest of the world, like the history of the world, right? Books have been around for centuries, long before YouTube, long before podcasts, or even before the internet ever came into existence. So most of the knowledge we rely on, probably 90% of them is still they're still in books. Money, psychology, strategy, leadership, philosophy, everything was first written down inside books. And a lot of it hasn't even been, put on the internet yet. They've not been summarized for social media. It's still there waiting for you to make use of them. So that is why reading still matters.